Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you some chess puzzles that I made to see if you're smart enough to solve it. So let's get started. So the first two puzzles are actually really easy, and then the next two are a little bit hard. Maybe I'm not going to push this a little bit, maybe intermediate level, but the first ones are beginners. So the first puzzle is how to stop checkmate. So it's Black's turn. Black's setting up a checkmate threat, which after Black plays the move, well, when White's rook takes back, well, you're going to get mated after the rook comes down. You're just going to be mated. But there is one move in this position to help to not get checkmated, is what the word I'm trying to find is. To not get checkmated. So I'm just going to give you a few seconds. You can pause the video to try and find it. I'm just going to give you a few seconds. Okay, so the move was rook to e1. So now, as you can see, you block the checkmate threat, and both the rooks are defending each other through the rook. Sorry, why can't I draw arrows? Through the rook, they're defending each other. So, it's like even if you trade, you're not being checkmated. And it honestly looks like White's having a better position because of this pawn. It's farther. Except you could just go like this, but then you'd lose a few pawns. So, this. But White's not losing anymore. White's not in an okay position, but he's not at least losing or getting checkmated. So let's go into the next puzzle. So let me just load it for you. So this is the next puzzle, checkmate in 1 for White. I'll give you a few seconds to find it. Okay, so let's just, the move was queen to g7, which is checkmate because king can't go anywhere. And the bishop, which some people just might be looking on like the E to H files, not the A to D files. So they might forget about that bishop. And you might just think, like, actually there's no other sort of checkmates. And if it was Black to move, well, the move was queen to E1, and there's no stopping it. And even if it wasn't your turn, you could just go like C3 or even queen there to force a trade because it's going to be checkmate. But it's just checkmate. The game's over. So people might not be looking at these files because they only look at one file and get stuck to that file and forget about the other file and get checkmated. So getting onto the hard puzzles now. This one you need a lot of calculating. So this is a draw or a win for White. White can't lose here unless they play like a really bad move right now. So I'll just give you a few seconds to think about what to play, and you'll see. This is a lot of calculating though, so you probably should pause the video and think about this. Okay, so the move was g6. I think majority of you guys found g6, and but now you guys have to think of what next happens. H takes g6 is actually what I think everybody's thinking of, and this is just a complete draw, as you saw. Draw, because queen versus queen is draw, as I showed you in my queen endgame study, which you should go check it out. This is a complete draw. You can't win because unless they blunder the queen super hard, because every time the queen's probably just going to be blocking, and the king and queen are just going to stay together. This queen's just going to keep giving checks to the king. And we'll go back into the position. This actually happened to me in a game. I pre-moved this. I was expecting h6. I don't know why. They played g6, and I blundered by playing a3. G takes h7, a2, a8 equal queen check. My king was on the square, completely lost because they just got to it. Like, you literally can't win this position. Yeah, if you were thinking that it was you just push the pawn, you're wrong. But I don't think anybody really thought of pushing the pawn. But you still had to calculate if it was a draw or not, because you might have thought that that was a draw because you haven't finished calculating it, and there was another move, but there wasn't. So if you picked G6 in this position, you were correct. So now for the last and final position. This is really hard, and this is black to move. I already said it as white to move. We'll just pretend it's G5 first. So white plays G5, because why not? So now it's mate in 3 right now, right? Mate in 3. Yeah, okay. So this is actually really tough to find. It actually took me a little while to find. Even, like, I was just thinking of it in my brain. Like, hard to find this to make it, not hard to solve it because I made it. But this is actually really tough. And this does look like a regular position, which it isn't. I made this actually, this probably has happened before, though. So, as you can see, this is a almost equal position. Actually, no, not equal. Material-wise, this is not equal. Black is winning. And also, black has a pass pawn, which is right about to go. So, I'm just going to let you guys think. Not talking for me. I'm just going to let you think. This is actually really hard, though. So, I'm just going to wait. Okay. So, the move was D1 equal knight. Now the king is forced to go to B1. Or not B1, C1, B1, A1. We'll just say C1. Now you go knight to C3. Now the king is forced to go king to B2. Now it is mate in 1. Queen to B1 is checkmate. That is a wonderful position. Yeah, it was actually really hard for me to make, and I just love this position. This is really nice. So that was the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.